Welcome to Homebrew Magic, a video series about EDH where we do our best to build unique, fun, or just plain silly deck lists to play against each other, followed by a breakdown of how they did so we can all learn and get better at this game that we love. Chris, you won the roll-off. Unfortunately, Nelson had to leave us for this game to go do real important person work. So, what have you got? What are you playing? What's going on?
I am running Vazi, Keen Negotiator. This is my maiden voyage into Totem, the Totem format.
Oh yes, I should point that out. We're playing Totem EDH because we have a 3-player game, so we will have shared life pools between pairs of players rather than just singling out a lone individual.
Vazi always struck me as a curious commander option. I think she's fairly suboptimal as a treasure commander, but that's kind of what the appeal was. That and her ability to give treasures to opponents might bribe people into leaving her alone here and there. So with that, I will draw for the turn. I will play a Zayator's Proving Ground as my land for the turn, and I will pass to my totem buddy, Schnell.
Ooh. I threw together before people came over to play, Ragavan, Nimble Pilferer. Because I saw somebody who's like, Ragavan and 99 Mountains, why the fuck not? And I went, that's a lot like Ashling, the Pilgrim, and 99 Mountains. And then I decided, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to build a deck. And by actually build a deck, I literally just went through my unsorted piles of rares and promos and pulled out mono red and artifact things, and then grabbed a few other like add-on cards. Because I think I picked like ahead of time maybe 12 cards for this deck, but I wasn't going to do 12 cards Ragavan and the rest Mountains. So we will see how this pile of stuff goes, but we will lead off with how this deck is supposed to open up every single time, where I go Mountain, Ragavan, and then pass to Teach every single time.
What up, Hive-Mind? It's your boy Teach, and tonight I am playing Ganax Astral Hunter, and the background Agent of the Iron Throne. I'm choosing to run this one because Ganax got a few cards from the Lord of the Rings set that I am excited to play. One of them may already be in my hand, but maybe not. Also, I think it's very sweet that Chris and I are both playing our treasure decks, even though I don't think either one of us knew the other one was doing that.
Nope.
So I will start this game out with a Swamp and a Soul Ring.
That's a way better start than me.
Pass to Chris.
Alright, untap. We'll play a Jund Panorama. And then I will cast a Forsworn Paladin. 1/1 with Menace. Pay 2 mana and a life to create a treasure. Or pay 3 mana, target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. If mana from a treasure was spent to activate this ability, that creature also gains Death Touch until end of turn. Note, it does not specify creature you control.
Ooh.
For fun, blocky shenanigans. Pass turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Land for the turn, Mountain. I'm going to play this Tormod's Crypt that I forgot to play last time. And then we're going to explore the funsies of Totem, where I'm going to swing at you guys.
I have no responses, Chris.
It's a 2/1.
Sure.
Okay.
Is there commander damage in this?
Yes.
It is, yeah. So when he deals damage to a player, create a treasure token and exile the top card of that player's library.
So we're all playing treasure decks. Got it.
Yeah.
Commander damage is 18.
Teach is going to double check the rules on Totem, and then we'll figure out who flips up their card, or both of you.
Yes, we share commander damage as well. Alright.
Okay, so you've taken 2 Ragavan.
Yes.
And then which player exiles the top card of their library until the end of the turn? I may cast that card.
You would have had to
It would have been you.
designate us.
Yeah.
So what do I do?
You exile this card for me.
Okay.
It's a swamp. I may cast that card, so that's just exile.
That's right, booby.
Okay. Pass to Tej and his team.
Schnell. You'll never guess what happened to me last time.
What happened to you last turn?
I was attacked. Your teammate was attacked.
What? Shit. I'll defend you, friend.
I will play a mountain. And then I will spend 3 mana to play Zorn.
I like Zorn.
3/2 elemental. If I would create 1 or more treasures, instead I create those tokens plus an additional treasure token.
I don't think Ragavan works in Totem at all.
That's true.
Play Forest. Ooh, which to play first? I will
Yeah, Ragavan only benefits off being able to pick on somebody.
play my own Zorn.
Zorn!
Thank God I didn't pull a Zorn for this deck. I thought about it.
Pass to Schnell.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, drawer. We are going to Reforge the Soul because I drew a Miracle card. Each player discards their hand and then draws 7.
No,
I'm okay with that.
I am not okay with that.
I mean, I'm questionably okay with it. We'll see how it goes.
I did have to discard Cavern Horde Dragon, which was a new card I was excited to play. But that's okay.
Okay. Land for the turn will be a mountain. And I will attack your team with a 2/1.
2/1. I don't.
I'm attacking Chris specifically for his card. We'll see.
Alright. Well, I don't want
Because
to block it. No offense, Chris.
I also don't want to block it.
Okay. So you guys collectively take 2. I get a treasure token, and Chris exiles the top card of his library.
Face up?
Yeah, it's a treasure map.
Yeah, damn.
I will second main go ahead and cast that treasure map.
That's a good one.
Okay. Go ahead. Teach.
And you have no creatures,
Currently, no.
but you are also my friend this turn.
We are half teams, yes.
Which means I can only attack Chris. No, I attack you too.
You attack either
Attack
one
both
of
of
us.
you.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
attack
It's
us.
throwing me off because Chris is over there by himself.
Yeah, you attack us as a team,
Alright,
even though Chris is by himself.
back on track. I will. Play Myriad Landscape, which will enter taps. I will cast Professional Facebreaker.
Ew.
2/3 Menace. Whenever one or more creatures I control deal combat damage to a player, I create a treasure token. And I can sacrifice a treasure to exile the top card of my library, and I can play that card this turn. I can play that card this turn. I will move to combat, and I will attack my friends for 3.
Do you have any responses, Chris?
I do not.
Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice this treasure and lightning bolt your Zorn.
No, not my Zorn! Alright. Pass turn.
It's okay, I got us.
Good, because I didn't. Draw for the turn.
How dare you? We were teammates.
I believed in you.
Swamp will be my land for the turn. Okay, a black and a red. I will cast Kalane Reclusive Fainter. When I enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Zorn triggers, I will create 2 treasure tokens.
Yeah, should have bolted his Zorn.
You should have. He's making treasures. I am not. Stupid treasure deck.
I mean, I'll get a treasure. I'll get a Zorn eventually.
Weird ass Kamigawa treasure. Kalane's second ability. Other creatures you control enter the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on them for each mana from a treasure spent to cast them. I am unsure what I want to do here. I am going to spend a treasure. 1 treasure to make a black mana. I'm going to cast Disciple of the Vault. which will enter with a 1/1 counter on it. And then I will sacrifice this gem to Panorama and pass the turn.
Alright. Okay, so untap, upkeep, draw. Land for the turn will be a mountain. Plenty of those. Chris has a bunch of things and a Zorn. So we are going to.
You know how much I hate Zorn?
Zorn is a 3/2. We're gonna Banefire the Zorn.
No.
Yeah.
You got him.
Okay. Then pass to Tej because
Wow.
I'm not swinging into that army without board wipe and dash.
Preparations.
Yes.
Smoldering Marsh will be the land.
Re-preparations.
Oh, it's got to be a basic.
Preparation H's.
Yes.
Basic one.
I am going to.
Again, had it not been totem, I just zap that and then swing at you and get more treasure and goodies. But
Play Stormclaw Rager. 2/2 Ogre Warrior. I can pay 1 and sacrifice another creature or artifact to put a +1/+1 counter on Stormclaw Rager and draw a card. I'm going to do that as a sorcery though. I will. Pass the turn. During Chris's turn, I will crack my Myriad Landscape.
All right.
yeah, I'm upset Nelson couldn't be here because again, I really needed just another person to be able to pick on.
Spire Garden will be my land for the turn.
But I suppose this shows why Ragavan and 99 Mountains ain't doing shit in.
Yeah.
Which I didn't think it would. Like, Ashling, at least you can keep activating it and then board wiping and dealing damage to everybody, but.
Four. I am going to cast my commander. Yes. Vazi, Keen Negotiator, 3/3 with haste. Whenever you can tap it, target opponent creates X treasure tokens, where X is the number of treasure tokens you created this turn. Whenever an opponent casts a spell or activates an ability, if mana from a treasure was spent to cast it or activate it, put a 1/1 counter on target creature, then draw a card.
So we're all feeding your stuff now.
I will pass the turn.
Before the end of your turn, I will activate Treasure Map to scry 1 and put a landmark counter on it.
I love treasure map.
Correct. Okay, so untap, upkeep, draw that card I liked. Land for the turn, mountain. I will. That costs that to do that. We already played our land for the turn. So we will pay 3 and discard a land to jumpstart risk factor. Target opponent may have a risk factor, deal 4 damage to them. If they don't, I draw 3 cards. You guys are a collective opponent in totem, correct?
Yes.
Would one of you like to take 4 damage then? Or do I have to pick a single one of you to elect to take 4 damage for your team?
It just says an opponent, right?
Target opponent.
Oh, yeah, you gotta target one of us.
Chris, do you want to take 4 or let me draw?
Or draw 3
I draw 3 or you take 4.
cards in hand.
Currently 3.
I like you right there.
Okay.
That's what I would have done.
Then, secondly, we will light up the stage for its spectacle costs, because you guys took damage.
Son of a bitch.
Exile the top 2 cards in my library. I may play them until the end of my next turn. So we've got Jaya's Immolating Inferno and Briggy. Briggy's pretty good. Then, I think we'll just drop the Zephyr Boots. It is an equipment, equips for 2. Equipped creature has flying. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card and then discard a card. Pass to teach team.
I want that. I will play a mountain. Nope. I will play Eternal Moraine. Mountain. Who has mountains? No one has mountains.
Cool guys have mountains.
No one has mountains.
Cool guys don't even look at explosions, which come from mountains.
There's a mission in Borderlands 2 where you get bonus points if like you have to blow something up,
Yeah.
and if you walk away from it without looking at the explosion, you get bonus
Nice.
added
nice.
benefits. Extra XP basically.
In one of the Portal games, there's a sign that says, "In case of implosion, please look directly at implosion," because the animators are like, "We worked really hard on this and it looks cool, but like in playtesting, people could like, I don't want to look at it in case like it's super bright or something." And they're like, "No, it's cool. Look at it. Watch the implosion." Cool guys, look at implosions.
I am going to cast one of my commanders, Ganax, Astral Hunter. Whenever Ganax or another dragon enters the battlefield under my control, I create a treasure token.
Ganax Ass Hunter. Got it.
Gain ass.
There's my treasure.
Actually, there might be a Ganax in this deck too.
And I will pass the turn and crack this Terminal Moraine.
Terminal Moraine has been a fantastic card even since 250. I will find a way to bring 250 back. That doesn't involve
Play another
a
mountain?
playset of all the dual lands like it used to.
Do you have any treasure currently?
No.
Cards in hand, 1.
2 or 3. Nope, just 1. Shit.
Equipped creature has flying. And what's the other of it? When a equipped creature deals combat
Combat
damage.
damage to a player, I draw and then discard. So I loot when the boot.
So it's a loot boot.
scoot, and booty. Booty. With
New
boots.
boot scooting.
Yes.
Alright.
Here you go.
Going to sacrifice a treasure. Teej, I will have you lose a life
Ah, shit, he got us.
to make a red mana. Going to cast Brass's Bounty.
Ooh.
For each land you control, create a colorless treasure artifact token. 2, 4, 6. So I'll create 6 treasure tokens. I am not in a good spot here.
Samesies. But you got a shitload of mana.
I don't want Teej to have a shitload of mana. So I'm going to spend 3 mana.
I like mana.
3 artifacts going to my graveyard. Schnell, lose 3 life. I'm going to cast Crack Open, destroy target artifact or enchantment. I'll target your Soul Ring.
Oh,
My
damn.
Soul Ring?
Yes.
Well, I don't have a soul ring.
My Soul Ring is a treasure to me.
And then I create another treasure.
My Soul Ring. Oh, wait a minute.
Your response?
I do not, because I can only do that as a sorcerer.
The Rager?
Yep.
Yep.
What does the Rager do normally?
I can
can sack an
sacrifice
artifact.
to draw a card.
Then I will activate Vazi, Keen Negotiator. Hey, Totemate, you can create 7 treasures, because I created 7 treasures this turn.
Oh, damn.
Please don't hurt me.
I mean, that wasn't in the contract. I didn't see that written on any of this treasure.
Pass turn.
Okay. Do I want to... Yeah, we will, before the end of your turn, pop one of these treasures and scry to add to the treasure map.
Hold on, I believe that does trigger Vazi. Treasure, activate an ability. Yep.
Okay.
So, 1/1 counter on target creature. And I draw a card.
You will leave that on the top of the deck. Okay. Untap. Upkeep drawer. Hey, it's that thing. Now, land for the turn mountain. we will pay 2, and then X will be 4 to Jaya's Immolating Inferno. Legendary sorcery. I have my commander, so it's a legendary creature or planeswalker. Deals X damage to up to each of up to 3 targets. So 4 damage to this target, to this target, to this target.
Alright, that.
Terrible.
If I was smart, I would have cast Bree first with my treasure mana, but you had your thing out, so. You had your thing out. He said like a child. We will spend 3 treasure to cast Bree. And then, no flyers?
Not anymore.
No flyers?
Nope.
Okay. 2 treasures to move to equip Zephyr Boots to Ragavan. And I will swing Tej 2 in the air. Commander damage.
We will take it. 6 Ragavan.
So, I get a treasure, and I get the top card of your library, which is a Slaughter Pact. Until the end of your turn, you may cast that card. Seems foolish, so I won't.
Do it. Come on.
Well,
Coward.
on my upkeep, I have to pay a black and 3, which I can afford, actually, so that's not the end of the world. So yeah, fuck it. We will Slaughter Pact
No.
your Painter Duder. Painter Lady.
I remember when I had a board a turn ago.
I propose an alliance.
I mean,
Get rid of his treasure so we win.
I mean, that is, you have to get rid of both of them. Please don't. That's all I ask. Go ahead.
I will play a mountain.
Yeah, I'm going to be trying to see if I do that, but
I'm going to feed the swarm out of your treasures.
Oh, you're a motherfucker. Down to 1 treasure.
really want that.
Do you have another artifact?
I'm going to upgrade your treasure.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Oh, Jesus. Alright. Draw.
During my upkeep.
Forest.
Fuck. Ugh.
2, 3. Pyre Sledge Arsonist is a 2/2.
I might be okay. I think I'm okay yet, so far. As long as treasure map's still there.
You heard him, Chris.
No! Don't! It's not even my treasure map. And if there are 3 or more, remove it and get 3 treasure. Okay, okay. Okay. You motherfucker.
What do you have for creatures?
No.
Just a Burgie?
Bergie. If you have artifact destruction, it will remove me from the game. I will be upset, but I will also chuckle about it if that is how I'm taken out. Pacting off of somebody else's library. Like a champ or a bitch. We're not sure yet. We'll find out.
4, 5, 6, 7. I will recast my commander.
Oh, I forgot my Zephyr Boots trigger too. Damn it. I'm too nervous.
I can't do anything else. I'll pass turn.
Oh no.
Okay, so let's do this correctly. Untap.
Upkeep, slaughter packs.
Upkeep trigger on the stack. I will activate the treasure map. Scrying 1, and then put a landmark counter on it. That'll be my 3rd one. If there are 3 or more, remove those counters, transform treasure map, and create 3 treasure tokens.
Not taps treasure tokens.
Transform treasure map and create 3.
Does treasure map create colorless or one of any color?
Colorless.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Okay. And then I will use
Oh, the compass makes the.
one of those and these 2 to pay.
Damn it.
That is not casting a spell or activating an ability, though, correct?
That is correct.
Yeah, that's
I don't-
not. So
what is that
my
technically?
scry,
It's a triggered ability.
my scry will be to leave that there, and then I will draw it. Forgot to untap it. Okay, we did it. We packed and we survived.
What did
Barely.
you destroy with Slaughter Pact?
Oh, Chris's
Michael Lane.
painter.
Okay.
Do you guys have any flyers?
Chris's painter's black.
What?
Destroy target non-black creature.
Oh, well, that thing then.
I played this on my last turn, so it would have had to have been. This would have been your only target.
Okay, then Faceburger's gone. Have your painter back. Would that have changed what you
Only would have changed is Vazi would have come into play with 1/1 counters on it.
put? What? Put a 1/1 counters on them.
4 1/1 counters on it.
Okay.
Because he used 4 treasures to cast her.
Fair
So
enough.
was Slaughter Pact exiled.
Slaughter pack, yeah. Okay. No flyers on your board?
Nope.
Either way? Okay. We will go to combat. We will swing at Chris with Ragavan.
Yeah, 2 in the air.
2 in the air.
Can't do anything about it.
Okay, more commander damage. Trigger. It's gonna damage. I draw a card and then discard a card. Oh, I want all of these. And then top card of your library. And I get a treasure. It's a big score.
That's a good card.
Additional cost. Discard. Yep, we will pay 4 to cast big score. I will discard Wheel of Fate to draw 2 and create 2 treasures.
I'll put a 1/1 counter on my Arsonist, and I will draw a card.
Getting a red mana from Bergie. Will I use that red mana for anything? Damn it. No, I will not. Till the end of your turn. I don't lose that mana. Okay, fine. I lose the mana at the end of my turn. Pass to
Untap.
Prestige.
Draw.
Prestige for.
Christopher.
Nope. Nope. Bezzer lad.
Yeah, it was bad. Sobering up though. Almost ready to drive home.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
It's just Ganax again. I will get a treasure.
Okay.
And I will pass my turn.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. Ooh. One moment.
I will torment script in response to you doing anything cool.
I know.
Oh, you could.
So random, that Tormod script.
Again, mono red, I don't have a lot of answers to a lot of things, and I figured that'd be a good thing to have.
Alright, I'm going to play this pathway.
Versus 99 mountains.
The Timber Crown pathway.
Plus, I bought 3, I pulled a Ragavan and bought 2 more when they had like bottomed out at 40, and then later I realized that I'm not going to build a modern deck with a Ragavan.
Prosperous Innkeeper. I might. I don't know any. Treasure token. Then I will go to combat.
I have a 3/3 on the ground, nothing else.
I have 2/2 on the ground and a 3/4 in the air.
And he can block for me. For us. Alright.
I will.
I'm gonna try real hard to kill you. Are you gonna trust me after that?
I mean, I kind of have to. A little bit.
Sweet.
We are totem friends. Wiener cousins, whatever the rules of this game are.
Wiener cousins.
I will
Wiener cousins.
attack Schnell with the Forsworn Paladin and Vazi.
Okay.
Vazi is currently a 7/7. The Forsworn Paladin is a 2/2 with Menace.
I am inclined to just take it, but you have blockers.
And that thing, the Forsworn Paladin can give something Death Touch somehow?
I can give something +2/+0, and if I used a treasure to activate it, it also the target creature also gains Death Touch.
You have any treasures?
I have a treasure.
Yeah. Then yes, I say we just take it.
Okay. How much, Commander?
7 and 2 regular.
Oh god, now I paused it.
It's because you're on a team with Chris.
2 regular. 27.
Ugh.
Shut up, you're winning.
I know. Well, Chris and I are likely here.
I think that's all I'm going to do this turn. I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. No death. End of game triggers.
Should I say Treasure Cove?
It's add a colorless or sack a treasure, draw a card. Draw for the turn. Did I cheat again? It's not my card.
No, you did not.
Good. I didn't think I did.
Well, if it was one of those that exiles and comes back, then yes.
Oh, fair enough.
But it was not.
I don't think it was. Okay. I drew for the turn. Land for the turn. Mountain. Okay, Chris, no flyers.
Nope.
Tej, 1 flyer.
What flyer?
Okay.
Leave it alone.
We're gonna Chaos Warp Ganax.
Ooh, Chaos Warp, you say?
It's been a while since we've seen Chaos Warp.
Alright. Fergie will get a red.
Dare I shuffle Ganax into the library?
I mean, no reason not to my understanding.
I will. I'm going to shuffle Ganax into my library.
The hell you say?
Just thickening up that
I
deck.
have big dreams.
You hoping to hit Ganax?
Big, throbbing dreams. Spray dream juice all over the place.
You're a gross dude, Teach.
I'm not the one that's about to be covered in dream juice. So I don't know what you're talking about.
So wet dreams are just a normal thing at your house?
Are they not here?
Oh, no. I sleep with a gun.
That's weird. Alright, Chanel, cut me into something awesome. Okay, Tyrant.
Nah. Shit.
Oh, shit.
Hey, I've got a flyer.
Cool. Well, not one to back down now. Still gonna swing with a 2/1 at you guys. 2/1 flyer.
You've got a lot of stuff untapped.
Correct.
Plus a bunch of treasures. I don't trust you. I'm inclined to take the 2.
He might be banking on that. How many cards in hand?
2.
We're at 8 commander damage already, I believe. Yes. This will put us at 10 commander damage.
Well, 10's not 21.
Okay.
Hang on. No blocks declared?
I can't do anything about it.
Declared.
4 damage. We're gonna use our 1 Bergie mana. And costs 1 less for each attacking creature, so I'll need 5. We're gonna Emberclave.
Ooh.
Flash that in. And when it enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature I control. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has double strike and trample.
So 6
So-
commander damage.
Yep. So I need 2 cards off of Chris's deck, and I get 2 treasures.
Shit.
Destroy all artifacts, then Structural Assault deals damage to each creature equal to the number of artifacts that were put into graveyards in the battlefield this turn.
God damn it. each creature, you say?
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
that's a real good board wipe.
I lose my board too, but that's too good to not do. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pop all the artifacts. We're gonna use our treasure to structural assault.
Okay. How many?
So destroy all artifacts. Then structural assault deals damage to each creature equal to the number of artifacts that were put into graveyards from the battlefield.
How many treasures are you?
I'm spending 5 to pay for it. Actually, Hank, yeah, I'm gonna spend 5 to pay for it, but I'm also gonna sacrifice one of them to draw a card.
Okay. So I can put a 1/1 counter on something and draw a card. I believe it's only once per spell. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if mana from a treasure is spent to cast it or activate. Yep, so only once.
Okay.
So, and I'll draw.
So you will get that. No, my Emberclave.
No, my Hellkite Tyrant.
That'll just be exiled because I already played it this turn.
So how much damage?
So number of artifacts that were put into graveyards from the battlefield this turn. So that still counts the treasures that I spent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
It's not spent.
5, 6, 7, 8. With the ability on the stack, 9. Tormod's Crypt, everyone. Exile all cards from target player's graveyard. Teach, you have a slightly bigger graveyard, so we'll target yours.
Alright, I will respond by sacrificing this treasure to make a mana,
Okay.
and then tap Pyre Sledge Arsonist to deal X damage to any target. I will target your guys' mutual to totem face,
Listen, I didn't do a thing to you.
where X is the number of permanents you've sacrificed this turn, so it'll be 1 damage to you guys.
Okay. We are at 26.
And now so it's more than 8 damage, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay, and everything dies.
It's from my board alone, 9. Yes. But it's destroy all artifacts, so that counts all of your anything that you went to
I
your
shouldn't
graveyard
have
to.
any more. That is correct.
Cool. Pass to Teach.
Untap. Draw. Jump Panorama. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8. Because I need things. I am going to play Magda, Brazen Outlaw, and Inferno of the Starmount.
No!
Magda, other dwarves I control get +1/+0, and whenever a dwarf I control becomes tapped, I create a treasure token, and I can sacrifice 5 treasures to search my library for an artifact or a dragon card and put it onto the battlefield. Inferno of the Starmounts can't be countered, so fuck you. 6/6 flying haste.
I'm tapped out and in mono red.
And 1 red, Inferno of the Starmount gets +1/+0 until the turn. When its power becomes 20 this way, it deals 20 damage to any target. I am going to go ahead and attack Schnell for 6.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh,
Ah, damn it.
that's
Look what he just did to us.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm going to beast within that, though.
It can't be countered.
Yep.
it can be best within.
It can be within.
Yes. it can be unlocked.
Why?
As a beast.
Why?
Because I also take 6.
Correct.
It's a very socialist game going on. Cannot have comrade being had.
Our life of total comrade.
Yep.
You get your 3/3 best.
Yeah. Would you like a 3/3 beast, sir? It's not a good one though. It's the shitty Ikoria beast. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just an elk with a dino tail.
Yeah. Okay. Now for something
Let's
we'll all
start
like.
over now that
Draw for the turn.
you guys are at 22.
That would come into play tapped, so I don't want to do that. So I'm going to play a Gemstone Mine as my land for the turn with 3 counters. I'm going to tap it for a black, 3 black, and how much? 1, 2, no, 1, 2. I gotta do some math here first.
Oh, gross.
3.
Is it algebra?
No, this is dumb. Only 3. I think that's all I could do.
Some sweet linear equations coming in.
X or less.
Basic arithmetic.
They all have to have different. Any number of target
Numerators
creature
and
cards
denominators.
This
each
is a word
have
problem.
a different.
He's dealing with a word problem.
Yeah, I think that's all I can do. Is
I looked at Bergie because I've been looking at a lot of mono red like builds lately. I looked at Bergie and just like creatures you control can boast twice. That might be cool as a commander. There's 8 fucking boast cards. I'm just like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
I will
That is-
cast Agadeem's Awakening.
Yeah. Brings everything back.
3. Return from your graveyard to the battlefield any number of target creature cards that each have a different converted mana cost X or less. Well, everything in my graveyard costs 1, 2, or 3. So I could only do a 1, a 2, and a 3.
And 0. You can get a land.
Creatures.
No.
You can get a Dryad Arbor.
You can get a Dread Arbor.
It's in your colors too. There's no reason not to.
Innkeeper enters the battlefield. I get a treasure token. Zorn triggers, and I get a second treasure token.
Don't you also gain life off the other 2 entering?
Yes.
And then you choose which pair would you like to gain life with.
This guy right here.
Good
the,
choice.
the low one.
The low one. I played a land. That's all I can do. Pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Don't die. Draw. Land for the turn. Mountain. Christ, you rebuild fast.
They're just little guys, though. Very easy for mono red.
Okay. We will Chandra, Torch of Defiance. She comes in with 4. We're gonna click her up to 5, exile the top card of my library. I may cast that card. If I don't, it'll deal 2 damage to each opponent. So each opponent takes 2, because I'm not gonna cast a mountain.
So we would take
That's
4
gonna
to our
take
life
4 from
total.
us, Yep.
Okay.
Gross.
Yeah. And then there's 5, 6, 7, 8, and a red. We're gonna Blasphemous Act right away and just undo all your rebuilding because it's funny and we enjoy it. Pass to Teach.
I feel like some of us are trying to win. Some of us are trying to
I
not let anybody win.
I not only hurt you guys, I also then hurt you guys.
I'm going to play Revel in Riches, and I'm going to play Arcane Signet.
I don't know what part of dealing you collectively 4 and then board wiping you doesn't feel like me trying to win and shut
And
this out.
I will crack this Jug Panorama and end my turn.
God damn it.
Some of us are trying to win, and some of us are winning.
Yep. Oh my god.
And some of this non-alcoholic juice.
Overgrown Tomb. Untapped. 18.
You could apply that to this total instead.
Yeah.
So whenever a creature dies, you get a treasure, and then you win at 10 or 20?
10.
10. How many treasures do you currently have?
0.
We're almost there. We win as a team when you win.
9
that.
mana to
Yes.
cast my commander. And
Oh,
then
if this goes off, we all win.
Yeah?
Yeah, I simply win the game.
oh. Sacrificing 2 treasures. Going to cast Indulge. Whenever a creature you control attacks this turn, create a 1/1 green and white citizen creature token that's tapped and attacking. I will attack Chandra for 3, and there will be a citizen coming along for the ride. So 4 damage to Chandra.
She's down to 1.
Pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
These.
Ah, that is... Dumb, silly dumb.
Dum 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 dum.
Okay, we will click up Chandra to exile the top card of our library. See if we're going to cast it. We will not be casting it, but it's yeah. So you guys will your team takes 4.
Oh my god.
Then we are going to dash in the monkey. So go to combat, attack your team for 2.
Yep. 16.
I will take from Teach this time. I get a treasure.
Oh man.
And until the end of my turn, I can Baleful Mastery, exile target creature or planeswalker. I may pay rather than if it was paid, an opponent draws a card. Ooh, we might do that. Well, I have until the end of the turn, so we are going to Relentless Assault. Untap all creatures that attack this turn. After this main phase, there is an additional combat phase, followed by an additional main phase. I took this from Teach, so Chris, I'm going to swing at you with the monkey.
Do you control a non-basic land or all mountains?
I have 8
Oh yeah,
non-basic.
Treasure Cove. I can't do anything about it.
Okay, so you take another 2 commander damage, and then Chris, give me the top card of your library. It's a swam. I don't need that. Yeah, we're gonna pay a black and 1 and exile target creature.
God damn it. Well, I draw a card and put a 1/1 counter on something.
And opponent draws a card. Cards in hand?
1.
Cards in hand?
0.
Chris, draw a card. And then Monkey dashes back to my hand at the beginning of my next end step. Go Teach. And then did you guys take your 4 from Chandra?
Yes.
Okay.
Could have taken him out, Chris.
Could have taken who out?
Could have won this.
Why?
I don't know.
Elaborate.
Opponent controls dies. It wasn't died, it was exiled, right?
Yeah.
That's correct.
I lucked out on that removal. Did you at least draw something good? Okay.
It is good, but it's not relevant at this moment.
It's not relevant AF.
No.
Okay.
Alright, I
Just spent 9 mana for her.
I know.
You were a bad man.
This is a silly monkey deck doing silly monkey deck things.
I'm going to cast Flame Wars, Streetwise Operative, for the more than meets the eye cost. And I believe that is it.
What
Past turn.
What does that do?
2/1, Living Metal. It is Menace and Death Touch, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I exile that many cards from the top of my library face down. I put an Intel counter on each of them, and then I convert it.
Okay.
Fabled Passage is going to be my land for the turn. I'm going to crack that right away for a swamp. I believe that's all I'm going to do. Let me double check. Actually, I'm going to cast that as well. I'm going to cast... Cut this, please.
Yes.
I am going to cast a Fate Offering. At the beginning of each end step, if you've cast both a creature spell and a non-creature spell this turn, create a clue, a food, and a treasure.
Ooh, that's a solid one.
I cannot cast a creature. Pass turn.
Alright. Before the end of your turn, I'm going to use Treasure Cove to eat this treasure and draw a card. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Oh, forgot I put that in here too. Tectonic Reformation.
Oh.
Each land in my hand cycles for a red.
Seems good.
I wanted
That's a great card.
Yeah, I wanted to do a little bit more forethought than just monkey mountains. So we're going to pay a red to cycle this mountain to draw.
Oh, I forgot to attack Chandra. Fuck me. I'm an idiot.
We are going to click up that Chandra that's still there to exile the top card of my library. I will not be playing that, so it'll be 4 damage to your team.
Down to 6.
So you have a legendary artifact vehicle,
Yep.
and you have a 2/2.
Yep.
No treasures?
No
Nope.
treasures.
Okay. Okay. So, we will just recast Ragavan. Not going to dash him. And we will 1 red. Any other artifacts? You have an arcane signet.
I do.
So 2 red, no artifacts over there.
No.
Okay. We're gonna Shattering Spree, replicated once, destroying Arcane Signet and Flamoir.
I have one nice thing. One.
Had several nice things.
Had-
In fact, now you get a treasure. Oh, it wasn't a creature, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
And it's only whenever a creature an opponent controls dies.
Well, pass.
So angry right now. So angry.
Hit me in my
I'm
bitch
gonna
monkey
hit you
mouth.
right in your bitch monkey mouth. Your funky monkey mouth.
Brass monkey.
Brass monkey.
Brass's bounty
God
monkey.
Damn it.
Yep.
I
Brass bounty. That funky bounty.
I'm going to cast a Valakut Awakening. I'm going to put any number of cards from my hand on the bottom of my library, then draw that many cards plus 1.
Everybody?
Just me.
I mean, I would.
Everybody?
I would like to also wheel.
I'm going to put 0 cards from my hand on the bottom of my library, and then draw 0 plus 1. Ah!
Oh my god, throwing cards everywhere.
Play Universal Automaton.
Dragon, you say?
Yep. Fast turn.
So 1/1 dragon.
Oh my god.
1/1 dragon. Dragonfish.
It is a dragonfish, technically.
Swing a Chandra for 2.
Ragavan's gonna trade.
Okay. You will get 2 treasures, sir.
I get 2. Oh, Teach gets 2 treasures.
From Revel and Riches.
Yep.
Exotic Orchard.
Second time Ragavan's going back to my command zone.
Sure, why not? $11 mana for my 3/3. Pass turn.
Okay.
And nothing else to do.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. We're going to Skargan Hellkite. It has Riot. We're going to have it come into play with Haste. It is a 4/4 flyer. We're going to click up Chandra.
Son of a bitch, I shouldn't have played my commander.
That'll do it.
We're going to click up Chandra.
Yep, you got it, you got it, you got it, you
To
got it.
exile, I'm not going to cast it, then I'm going to swing for 4 in the air. So Ragavan, this deck, as I told Chris, I built in the 40 to 30 minutes before people showed up at my house for EDH tonight, and I gotta say, he did way more than I anticipated him to do. Zephyr Boots was absolutely one of my MVPs, giving the monkey flying so that I could actually get around and get some evasion in. Ember Cleave to get double strike and get 2 triggers off of it and just add to the commander damage that I was dealing. Relentless Assault, again, same thing, just putting out as many triggers as I could, getting more treasures. and just putting myself in a position where they were too low to deal with it. Totem is a very unique and fun EDH variant if you only have 3 people. It prevents what I really wanted to do, and it stops that, and that is being able to pick on the one person that doesn't have a board state, that doesn't have a specific blocker, because the collective opponent now deals with you, rather than just, okay, Chris doesn't have a flyer, Teach doesn't have a blocker, go through and do that. So I like Totem from that respect. I do not like Totem from the respect that I needed somebody to pick on, but I had enough stuff in the deck to get around when I needed to get some evasion, to take advantage of, it's only 2 commander damage, you might as well just take it. So then I build more board state with treasures. That packed early on. I would not have been really upset had Teach destroyed all of my treasure production, and that artifact flipping and giving me treasures that I stole from Chris off of an early Ragavan trigger really saved my my monkey bacon. So yeah, Ragavan and 99 Mountains I'm going to give a huge thumbs down to. This deck list, I'm very happy with how this turned out, just for being a dumb meme deck, and that's what I love to build. So I'm super excited to play this one again, and especially in a 4-player pod when I will have somebody that I can just pick on and use my little spot removal and poke holes and hit them with monkey and get more stuff. So we'll see how Ragavan does in the future, but I'm excited to see how it does.
This was an odd game for me. Coming into it, I wanted to take Vazi for a spin, just to see how this deck functions, get a feel for what I think of the deck. I've run it a handful of times, and there are a pile of undeniably powerful cards in this deck. But it seems to kind of get mired down very easily. I think I have too many payoffs and not enough things to generate that card velocity. I'm not seeing 1 card a turn. Doesn't seem like it's going to get there with this deck, and that's something that I think I'll need to address if I'm going to keep this deck around. What really surprised me about this game was how much I enjoyed this Totem format. This is the first time I've played it, and it was a lot of fun. It led to some there were many decision points to be made, and even something as little as life gain, like which life total are you going to add it to. It was more thought-provoking than I thought it meant to be. Another surprise this game was how susceptible my deck and Teej's decks were to just red damage-based removal. Once we were locked down, we couldn't get off the ground again. I even tried to reanimate 3 creatures with an Agadeem's Awakening, and before it got back to my turn, they were all dead again. It was was not expecting that from his deck. There was much more hate in there than I anticipated. But congratulations to Schnell. His 30-minute deck came through.
Ganax did a piss poor showing tonight. It was very disappointing. Very disappointing. I did not see any treasures. I did not see any card draw. I did not have anything. Schnell was doing that thing again where he built a deck specifically to pick on one person. Not that part, because he doesn't do that often. What he does though is he will lock people out of the board. He did that to me last week with another game where I just couldn't keep a creature, and I couldn't do that this game either. Which at the time I say how angry I am, but on the inside I'm just laughing. It's such fun. It's so funny to me. I tried to take him out real early when I convinced him to play that Slaughter Pact, and he was like, "Oh, yeah, no problem," and he played it out. And I made the mistake. I should have gotten rid of the treasure map. I forgot that it flips into a land that gives him 3 treasures immediately, or that's part of the ability. Doesn't matter. The point is, I should have taken that out first, and one of his treasures, and relied on Chris to take out the second treasure, which he wouldn't have been able to do anyway, but in the end, he would not have had that treasure map. So that was a big misplay on my part.
My deck is a goofy little treasure deck. It is not optimal at all. It can make some really big plays. Other times it just spins its wheels, and that's what it ended up doing tonight. So if you are at home spinning your wheels, what you need to do is drive those wheels down over to YouTube and like and subscribe at our channel. Hit that little notification button so you get little dings whenever our new videos pop up, including this one. Well, not this one technically if you're just new, because you're not going to get it till the video after this one. This one you just stumbled upon and said, hey, these guys are fun. What they need is a fourth person to keep them all in line. And you will have that. We will have that next week. And until that next week, play Magic.